with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John.
Glory to you, O Lord.
Jesus said to his disciples, "Now I am going to the one who sent me. And not one of you asked me, 'Where are you going?' But because I told you this, grief has filled your hearts. But I tell you the truth, it is better for you that I go. For if I do not go, the advocate will not come to you. But if I go, I will send him to you. And when he comes, he will convict the world in regard to sin and righteousness and condemnation. Sin, because they do not believe in me. Righteousness, because I am going to the Father, and you will no longer see me. Condemnation, because the ruler of this world has been condemned." The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. I'd like to reflect briefly on the first reading because it's really remarkable. Paul, first of all, is attacked by a crowd and beaten with rods. Now, that had to hurt. And then they were thrown into prison, put into, and these are the words of the reading, innermost cell, and secured their feet with a stake. That sounds like maximum security to me. But maximum security is no challenge to God. There's an earthquake that pulls all those chains loose. And then something remarkable happens. It happened with the jailer. Beyond what happened remarkable with all the freeing of the stakes and the prisoners. But the jailer thought the prisoners had escaped and he was about to kill himself. But Paul told him, "No, we are all still here. Don't harm yourself." And the poor jailer is so overcome with fear and gratitude that he immediately asks to be baptized with his whole family. Then they celebrate with a meal. What is remarkable here is that we never hear the name of this jailer. I'd imagine that he became quite famous in the early Christian communities. He might have been quite a celebrity, in fact, having experienced all that he went through in this remarkable story of the freeing of Paul and their prisoners. But that seems to be characteristic of the early church. Many people have done or have had remarkable things done with them or for them or to them, but we never hear their names. I think, though, that's the way it is with you and me here today, too. Probably 100 years from now, nobody will remember us. Nobody will remember our names. But that's not really important. What is important is that our names are inscribed in the heart of Christ and somewhere in the book of heaven. And that's all that really counts. In that case, it's really wonderful that we nobodies are really somebodies.